So, I know I said that I wasn't going to do another storing Photocards video before the end of the year. And I was pretty adamant about it too. I was like, yeah, it'll be fine. I'll just throw a couple of my remaining things in the binder. Don't worry about it. This seems like probably enough that it's worth filming. So let's get into it. Hey everybody, my name's Jupiter. Welcome to my corner of the internet. So, I know this looks like a lot. It is, but it expanded quite dramatically thanks to a gift from a friend. And I'm very thankful for it. Originally, the gift was only going to be a couple cards, which is why I wasn't too concerned about it. But since then, I've gotta, hold on. Spoilers. Oh, and then one more her. Okay. Oh wait, no, it's more spoilers. Oh my goodness. Don't worry about it. It's Twice time. So, a friend, you might know her as Once Glassy here on YouTube. She's a lovely human being. And I, as you know, for Twice just collect the pobs because they're cute and colorful and easy to find. And she, a while ago, decided to get rid of her Twice collection. And I was like, hey, I've got inclusions if you want to trade them. And she's like, dude, I'll just give them to you. And I was like, oh, that's so kind. And she gave me a spread and she said, here, pick out a few and they're yours. And I was like, absolutely, that sounds amazing. And so I did, and I picked out a few, and then we're going, and then I had a different card to trade with her, do a proper trade. And we go and we set it up, and she's like, hey, I've just decided to give you a bunch of them. Everything that wasn't checked off on your wish list, you could have it. So now I have a lot, and I'm extremely thankful. I pre-set up before this because it would have been a lot. It took me a good 20 minutes to shuffle everything around. And I know that's a really maybe annoying way of doing it, but I love the shuffling around. It's so much fun. And now this is it. This is the opening page now. Look how many older era cards we have. I'm really happy to have 4 from this set 'cause I had 0 before, so that's really cool. I think with these, this might push me to having 1 card from every set. Not 100%, maybe not some of the newer eras, but look at that. I love this mint color. It's so cute, and then they tie together. Ah, I like this awkward smile so much. But, ding. Also in her note, she was like, I can't wait to see you store these. And so I was like, well, I now have to. I'm contractually obligated, right? So here's Signal, Nyan's not alone, because we have Chihyo, and then this page is good, and then we get into down here, yes, because these are the yes or yes, with more Nyan and Mina. And so this is maybe one of the fastest turnarounds I have had from getting a card on hand to actually storing it. So this is a lot of gratification happening. Oh, I just keep looking at them. That makes me so happy to have so many of these older cards. I also have a bunch of cards that I have a bunch of new pages now. You'll see when we get there. So this binder is terribly full. And then we've got one more for the fancy set, Miss Chaeyoung. Dun, dun. Maybe. It's terribly tight to get everything in. Oh, it's so pretty. It's amazing. Look at all these filled up pages. Look at this spread. I love only a couple more of these, and then we'll be getting those on their own page. It'll be great. And then from here, so here's the thing. This is now all the miscellaneous section is. Maybe I shouldn't be showing it off too hard because we'll be doing a flip through in a few weeks here. But now the miscellaneous section ends, and all of these are gonna go and start their very own pages, which is so exciting. So let's get into it. I will say the funny thing about this is originally when I picked cards out, I picked out the rest of this set. And I was like, oh, it'll be great. But then I marched them off my wish list because my wish list is 80% for me, so that I can remember what I have on the way and such. And what happened was then she was pulling them off, then she didn't throw those in the pile because I had them marked off, and I think, oh, look at that, that's so satisfying. Which I think is a really hilarious miscommunication. It's all good, because then I'll have something to look forward to and something to hunt. Look at this, look at this. Yes. Oh, look at her go. Yes. Ah! Oh, terribly exciting. So then we just have to find Junghyun and Sana. And one will be easier than the other, but that's okay. Oh, look how beautiful. Look how stunning. Oh, that's so satisfying. We love to see it. So this is a brand new page as well. We're gonna be adding cards to, as we now have this. Oh, I'm so happy. This is so satisfying. This is very kind. It's genuinely very sweet. It's very funny. When I opened it up, I also... Oh, she's upside down. I don't... Oh. Why'd they do these sideways cards? Well, I guess, okay. Okay, now she's going the same direction as Nyan. I suppose that's acceptable. I feel like they should commit, though. When they do sideways cards, they should either all be sideways or all be right side up. Like the some close-ups and some far away, that does not bother me as much as the some are sideways and some are not. Like, commit. I guess that's not sideways, it's just close up. But like, if you're gonna do all these sideways, make them sideways. Then we get into Taste of Love. Mina, I'm looking for you. Then we get... There's also so much Momo in this package, which just made me happy because I feel like I don't have a ton of Momo, especially not like in my miscellaneous section. I mostly just have her in sets that are complete and nothing else. And then Amina and Che. Yay! So we just need Sana and of course the group card, but I think I might have the group card claimed in some of my... I did join another go for Twice Pops, but don't worry about it. So new set, another new set, more new sets is, because I already had these 3, and then we've got Mina and Chaeyoung. That puts us at, I know I already had 4 for this. Oh, this sleeve is just slightly too big. Wild. Well, that's okay. We can get her a new sleeve. But this officially puts all of Formula of Love on their own pages now, which I'm real hyped for. If you haven't heard me say it before, you're hearing me say it now. Formula of Love is my favorite Twice album by far. it was the album that really took me from being like, oh yeah, Twice is a big group that a lot of other people like, to me being like, I love this group. I get it. I get the hype. So it's very exciting. Yay! And then, as previously mentioned, we now have a new page for the, I know there's names to these, I don't know the names, I call it the scientist set. Momo and Chiyo. Oh, look at how satisfying this is. And granted, a lot of my duplicates are from newer eras, but I feel like this is a reasonable card to try. Oh, again, just the sleeve is slightly too big for my pages. Weird. I have not encountered that before. These are sleeves tend to be mismatched for me because I'll do a combination of like keeping them in the whoa, that was a sentence. Keeping them in the sleeves people traded to me, or just the sleeves that I have bought. So if you have, I'm sure you figured it out by now, I tend to have things mismatching. I'll go with, if I like the sleeve someone sent it to me in and it feels like it's a decent quality sleeve, I'll just keep it in that, because why not? I don't think, especially since I just sleeve in clear sleeves, I don't think it matters that much. You can't tell once they're in the page. The exception being maybe sometimes if you get a thinner sleeve, sometimes they're a little wrinkly, but not a big deal. And oh, like how good that is. Yay! Oh, that's insane formula of love progress. That feels so good. So my debate is, you'll have to let me know, is should I put hearts on all of these cards I have gotten as if they were a trade, or should I leave them be? Because I've got a handful of other, like 2 or 3 other Twice Pops that I have gotten for free before, and I did not put hearts on those cards. But like this Jihyo is a gift from a trade. She was a freebie. Should I go back and put hearts on them? Because it'd be a lot of hearts, but it might be kind of fun. And if I do that, I might go back and put for other freebies I've gotten. Because like this was a purposeful gift, and I feel like it'd be fun to have the little hearts on those. Oh. They look so good. They're so pretty. Look at these pages full. Look, we just need one more here, one more here. Ah. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous stuff. So that was really the core. 2 more here. The core content of this video was to put these Twice cards away. Thank you so much for joining me with this party, but now we have a couple other things to put away as well. So life is good. I think I have the group. I think in that go I have the group card for this claimed, so that's super exciting. I have a lot of group cards claimed actually, which I'm real hype about. I don't have them marked off my wish list until I've paid, I think domestic for it is when I was going to plan to do it, / when I get my like claim confirmations. But I have a bunch of group cards claimed, and I'm really excited because it's just so much easier to just have the group cards and then trying to trade around for them. Yay! Oh, look how cute they are. Look how little and baby they were. Look how chunky this binder has gotten. Whoops. My bad. I am planning on making a little like binder cover thing pretty soon for Twice, because I've got a lot of Twice related like freebies and stickers and such. So you'll have to, I was gonna say let me know in the comments if you want to see that done on camera or not, but I haven't decided if I want to do it sometime soon, as in like before the end of the year flip through or not. So we'll see. If you have interest in watching me do like sticker journaling stuff and like making free covers, Let me know, because I'll either film the twice one, or I think I'm planning on making a Dreamcatcher cover pretty soon too with a bunch of my Dreamcatcher stuff. So even if I have this one done too soon, then I can film the Dreamcatcher one if you have interest, or vice versa. Let me know. But we're gonna move on from the twice binder. She's weighty now. I'm obsessed with this collection. I think it's really funny because I'm not the hardest core like twice fan out there. This is a collection I have kind of just for the sake of collecting, and it's honestly really fun. 10 out of 10 of having a collection you have simply because it's fun to do. So moving on, we're going to go into, we'll do the Triple S binder next, because I have just a couple of Triple S cards, but they're terribly, terribly exciting. Yay! So, for Triple S, oh, look at that in frame. Look at me go. Triple S, we have, oh my god, You're Not Ready. Okay? You probably saw them, but I want you to see the name here. And now, oh my god. I present to you a frickin' Kaide Atom card. There's like, according to Apollo Cafe, there's only like 100 of these scanned out there, which means there's possibly more of them out there unscanned or like in unopened packs somewhere in the world, but scanned, there's not that goddamn many. And here she is. Oh, the relief that flows through me upon having this. So, for Atom round 1, because I only collect 1 card per member, because otherwise I'd be collecting 120 something cards, and that's terrible. I have completed round 1, and these 2 pages are officially complete. I have never messaged a person so fast in my life. Genuinely. Round 2, we are still missing Kaide. The person who was selling, they had one, but someone beat me to it. But the last thing I got was also Kaide Binary, which is, again, super duper exciting. So for round 3, we are still missing Soyeon and Yubin. Those can come to me when they come to me, because we've got round 1 done, and that's a great burden off of my shoulders. So this is my round 1 page so far. Since so far I only have Kotone and Kaide to put down, I don't think I'm ready to make a whole new page for them quite yet, so we'll just slide her in here like this. But I will say I do have a Yubin secured, but she's gonna be a while till she gets here. And then I bought a dupe, or a second Kaide, so I would have her to trade, and I'm hopefully going to be able to trade her either for a Nakyung or for a Dahyun. Hopefully. I talked to the person today and they were willing to hold it for me, even if it's going to be a while until I have, because when I got the Yubin, I got a second Yubin also to trade, so I'm hoping to get both the Dahyun and the Nakyung, and they were really kind and said they would hold them for a while, which I appreciate. So that might be some like actual binary progress for binary round 1, which is super cool. Yeah. And probably when I get those 2, then I'll make a full like binary, the second for the first round. No Sohyun yet. Someday. No round 2 cards. And that's it for Triple S right now. but we still love them. I also, along with those, the Yuban binary, I secured a bunch of Assemble 24 stuff and joined a group order for some leftover inclusions for Visionary Vision. So in the new year, a lot of triple S to be collected, which is very exciting. Oh, this is, nope, that, oh, there we go. Beautiful. These were freebies from a different thing. I didn't know what to do with them, so I kind of threw them in here so they weren't just loose in my house. I've made, I think only, this was a mistake. I forgot where Kaide went, but got one more trade for this set. I think Heren has also come in since you last seen. So that's the progress here. We'll keep on chugging along. On to the next binder, because I do have Dreamcatcher cards, but this is a tiny change that I made in between. Is that I decided, because this binder was getting big once I put Billy in there, is I gave Dreamcatcher their own binder, and then I put Sulky in here as well. So it's pretty thin, but I think that way I keep these from overloading. So the other binder is just Triple S and Billy right now, and then this will be Dreamcatcher and Sulky for now. So y'all aren't ready for my Dreamcatcher cards. If you know about collecting Dreamcatcher, then you're gonna be really excited. And if you don't, you're not gonna be freaking out with me, but that's okay. Just know I'm freaking out. So we've got, I guess we'll do, oh boy. So I've got a, everything's so exciting. I don't know how to best introduce them. I guess we'll start with, okay, I only have 4 spots and I have like 5 cards I'd want to put in. Okay, maybe we'll just do 2 cards there and then we'll add a new page. So the first thing we're gonna add to the Dreamcatcher miscellaneous section is Virtuous cards. And I know you're thinking, why Jupiter? Why wouldn't you put them in the back after villains? Because that's where Virtuous would go. And to which I would reply, yeah, you're totally right. Except for these aren't album cards because I made some financial choices. I'm in a group chat with someone who's really good at using K-Twitter. And so they get a lot of cards really cheap, and that was the point of the group chat, was essentially for it to be a pre-claims chat. And I figured I would mostly be in there to lurk. And there's definitely some stuff I've missed out on because they're EU-based and time zones are a thing. But I got really lucky. So number 1, I present to you Bread Dami. She is not hollow, but I have her in a hollow sleeve because she delights me. Look at her. So I don't have any other. I kind of want to get the Handong equivalent, but also I'm learning quickly as I browse through Dreamcatcher pobs that collecting pre-order benefits is expensive. I don't know where to put them. I feel like we'll just put them kind of in the corner for now. And then I'll make a plan later. And then number 2. This card I did fight for my life for, and I regret nothing. It's Real World Drink Dami. I would have gotten Crown Dami as well, but they simply did not pull any. Like, their K-Addy did not pull any. And that's okay. Look at her. Again, she's not hollow. I just have her sleeved in a hollow sleeve. Actually, no, the hollow sleeve is the bottom one, so me taking it out won't do anything. But, I definitely want the Handong equivalent to this, but the problem is, once again, pricing, and this is even more in demand than the bread set. So it's all like, yeah, you can have her for $15 and you also have to buy 3 other album cards or like 2 other pre-order benefits that are like 6 to 7 each. And that's not the life I like to live, really. So for now, they will live here. I feel like since I have 2 pre-order benefits, I really feel compelled to find a 3rd one. But the problem is I would either want the Handong equivalent of these or the crown card, which is also a mess to get. Or they did, I don't remember what group it was with, but they did, it's like they're like with a banana milk. And they're so cute, but unfortunately everyone else also thinks they're cute. So as you can imagine, nightmarish to get and tend to fall into the same lines of like, you can buy it for $15 plus you buy 2 other pre-order benefits. And I just don't, that seems stressful. So we're not doing that, but we'll see someday. There's also one where they're kind of like in a red ribbon outfit that's pretty cute. It's just regular pre-order benefit expensive, so maybe I'll grab one of those. Either of the members I collect is fine, because it would be, while a dangerous position, a fun to kind of start maybe picking up just 3 pre-order benefits of either member per era. That'd be kind of fun. We'll see if that actually develops or if it's just these 2, you know, special friends. Oh, I'm so excited though. Oh, how I love them. When I was flipping through my binder, I realized that I had this card over here on the follow us page for I don't know how long. Was no one going to tell me? Y'all. So there was some slight rearranging. My poor Dreamcatcher collection has been very small recently. Every time I want to get Dreamcatcher cards, I get distracted by something else. So that I know is going to be one of my collecting resolutions in the future. I'd like to focus a little more on Dreamcatcher and work a little harder. But for now, it is what it is. But what I do have is, okay. I don't know the best way to do this. I don't think there's surprises anymore. So step 1 is, I saw Dreamcatcher on their US tour recently. They were amazing. Like, they were absolutely phenomenal. I think I've been to a good few concerts since getting into K-pop, and I think this was my favorite concert I have been to so far. They were in a small venue. We got tickets to be on the first floor of the venue, so it felt like we were really close to the stage, so you could actually see them. They were just super interactive with fans, so even if they weren't interacting with me, you got to see them interacting with other people, which was so much fun. And like, I cannot talk up enough how good their vocal talent is. Like, they just have limitless energy somehow. And they also played a really good mix of songs from their full discography, so it felt like I was getting a good taste. They played a lot of B-sides, which was really, really fun, because there's been some concerts to groups that I love where they mostly stick to title tracks, and while that's really cool, it's not the same as like really getting a full like dip into their discography, because I'm their fans, not just because I like their title tracks, but because I love, you know, everything they've put out so far. So they were just super, super amazing and incredible, and I had so much fun. And as you can see, I did buy the Photocards set because it was cheap, and I really loved having it when I went to the Perky concert. So having these, and this was such a good choice, because while they do not make a cohesive set in the slightest, I am obsessed with all of them, especially this Handong, because look at her. Look at her. She's perfect. And then I have, so as a surprise, I went to the concert with my boyfriend Y'all know Spiff. If you've listened to any of my more like review-based commentary, he's been in quite a few videos. He did a whole Dreamcatcher series with me where we talked for Dreamcatcher for about 5 hours straight. So obviously he came with me, and when he was buying his merch, he was like, I got you a surprise, and he just got me 1 pack of the trading cards. And apparently the guy at the merch line was kind of confused for buying just 1 pack of cards. But so these are my pulls. We have this Xion, who I've learned is from a Clover set of Photocards, and you'll notice Madam does not have a Clover anywhere in this picture, which I think is fantastic. And then we have, as you can see from the back, Jiu. I'm curious for people who collected a lot of these cards or got multiple packs of these or just a different one from this set. Do all of them have the back? Do all of them have Jiu's face, or is it like the member that you pull? Because all the previews I could find showed the back of Jiu's head, and I think that's just because she's the oldest member. So it was hard for me to tell, because I know I looked at it and I was immediately like, it looks like we've got Jiu based on the back of her head. And then this one's my favorite. It's extremely good. There's a whole set of these with the cake, and they're just very fun. Xion's is on top of her head, but it's really good. Okay, should I make a new page? I guess so, because I don't want to cover up the backs of these. And then there's only 1 spot in the 2 spots in the miscellaneous spot right now. So I would hate to I don't want to separate them. So we'll just do this. We'll rearrange from here, because maybe I'll put the Damis back here and we can have like a non-album collection back here, and then the front could be miscellaneous album cards or something. I don't know. But for now, these are my pulls. I'm not really planning on trading them because I'm too OT7 to consider getting rid of any of my girls. I'm not planning on collecting more, but I would be open to it because I think it'd be fun to just find 1 card of each of the other 4 members, even if they're not matching sets, but just so I can have a full page, because it was a really good concert and I had a lot of fun. So these are the version 2 as well, and I think you get 1 card of each set when you buy a set, which is such a good concept and I love. So we'll see. Maybe you'll see more of these, maybe you won't. But these are my pulls, and I love them. And one more time, I think please look at this princess. Look at her. Okay, very good. Now we can move on to our next binder. Yay! Oh, I love Dreamcatcher a lot. I'm excited to expand this collection. I'm going to put in a little more work to expand this collection, hopefully. So for my final gambit, I have a handful of cards. Let me get them properly organized. Okay, I think they're... So I don't have very many, but I bought a bunch of cards from one seller, and there's a trade in here. Ooh, please don't knock the camera. Oh no. Okay, it's good. We're fine. Everything's fine. So, and as you can see, it's mostly Geeky Land, which is great because if you are also, once again, if you're new here, hey, hi, hello. I'm done with everything up until Geeky Land. So Geeky Land is kind of my target. Oh, look how beautiful this spread is my target to go through. So I do not have this chain. And I did, or actually no, because I pre-took out fillers. So this should be helpful for me remembering what I need. So we have this Yuki. Boom. So this is my last Dozy card that I need. And I'm looking for her. I did not realize when I got to this era that so is everybody else. I've heard people talk about how difficult it is to get these cards, but I didn't realize that it was just specifically those Cheyenne cards and not just like in general. Oh, I have the wrong one checked off my wish list then. But I also have these two and an eater. Yeah, okay. And an eater. So here's these to finish this last schoolgirl set. And this means that we have a totally complete set of Geekyland digipacks now, which we love to see. Getting the last Dozy I'm not concerned about because I've seen her in a handful of people's posts. I just haven't sprung for it yet because I'm trying to be, as we wind down, trying to be more mindful about what I spend. And since I've seen it in a couple different places, I know that it will be achievable to get. And I guess if it's not, then it's not. It's not the end of the world. And that's what we're practicing. But what we have here is... Oh, we're gonna finish this set too. God, that's so satisfying. Oh, we'll have... Okay, so we have Dozy. Oh, please stay in the sleeve. And we have Ire. And then we have, so this was my this was what I traded for with Lexi originally, is her! One of the ribbon chays, which is great because it means, oh, I didn't realize these were gonna make a spread. God, that's satisfying. Yay! So I have, this card is a mystery. We shall never know when she will arrive. She'll be here someday. This card I actually bought with the rest of them. She just didn't make it into the letter that got sent to me, which is quite sad, but it's fine. I told the seller and they're like, I'm so sorry. I will package it up and get it out soon. So hopefully that happens soon. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like sometimes the sellers that take the longest to get back to you are the ones who end up making little mistakes like that. And I'm not mad about it, but I do think it's really funny. It's like, okay, thank you so much for noticing your mistake. I will now wait here for 3 weeks before I get a reply from you. That's okay, because it means she's on the way. Someday she will be here, and I'm sure if I see her again, I'll just buy her. And if I have 2 of them, I will trade. It's not a big deal. So these are the last 3 perky cards I need to get rid of, or to complete these first 4 eras, which is so wild. When I started collecting, Geekyland was the newest release. Because I decided I wanted to collect Purple Kiss right before Jean left the group. I remember, oh yeah, because I remember getting all of my albums and being like, great, I finished my Purple Kiss album collection, and then Geekyland dropped like a week later or something like that. So this is when I started to decide collecting Purple Kiss, was like this half of the binder right here. So to be done with that is super, super cool. Cabin Fever, we don't talk about her. We'll get there. Look at, oh, she's so beautiful. Oh, I am so happy. So I will have to fight a war to get my other ribbon Che, but that's okay, because I have one, and that's a pretty good place to be. Next up, though, we have, like I said, we don't talk about Cabin Fever. Don't worry about it. My inclusions are a mess. Don't worry about it. Look, it's Dear Violet. Where I have this chain to finish out this video. So extremely excited to say we just have to get Swan, and then this will be done, and then we'll think about the limiteds. These are not super high priority because I've seen them all over Nyokyo, so it's just a matter of being like, all right, I'm ready to buy them sort of deal. But that makes me pretty happy too, to grab these. So that is all I have for you this video. My unplanned extra storing photo cards video. Hopefully, the next thing you will see is a end of the year flip through. yeah, and then that'll be it. And then we'll move on to a new year, new content, new us. Spoiler alert, I am working on another debut project that I did similar to the one I did in 2022. And I know it's not my most popular form of content, but it is one that I'm very proud of. So if you watch this video and you start to see those videos go up, you should at least watch a little bit of one of them. For me, you would have my whole heart if you did that. But look at my girls. Okay. I will leave you on this beautiful page. I will catch you in the next video. Thank you, my fellow K-pops and cosmic bodies, for joining me on this adventure. I am really excited to continue sharing my photocard journey with you. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.